pushed into the street, beaten for her belongings, then shots fired into the air.
That is just one of a series of brazen armed robberies that happened overnight and in the West Loop and downtown. CBS 2's Suzanne Lemonnier joins us now from one of the locations where an armed robbery took place. Suzanne?
Jim Marie, all of these incidents happened in less than an hour. Among them, the one that happened right here on the 200 block of East Randolph. In each case, the victims were just walking on a sidewalk like I am right now when they were attacked.
I think they shot in the air.
This man works as a valet driver near the 600 block of North Fairbanks. That's where police say a 66-year-old woman was walking on a sidewalk at 12:30 a.m. when she was held at gunpoint by two men. One of them fired a gun into the air.
But you heard a bunch of shots?
Yes, I think it shot in the skyway.
How many did you hear?
I think four times.
As one man fired the gun, the other dragged the woman into the street before she let go of her belongings. Then the men drove away.
Calls for shots fired over at Fairbanks in Ohio. We got two kids that robbed a female and started shooting. Unknown if someone is shot.
The woman was taken to Northwestern Hospital in good condition. Outside the Hyatt Regency Chicago, we saw an ambulance too. Police say around 12:44 a.m., 3 people were walking on a sidewalk on the 100 block of East Wacker. A person in a sedan drove up to them. 2 men got out with guns. A 28-year-old woman was hit in the head. A 25-year-old man had cuts to a hand and knee. Both were taken to Northwestern. A 28-year-old man wasn't hurt.
Be advised, another hit over the robbery just occurred at 200 East Randolph.
On the 200 block of East Randolph at 12:40 a.m., police say 2 adults were walking on a sidewalk when a person driving a light-colored vehicle approached them. 2 men got out and demanded their belongings. A 36-year-old person was hit in the cheek with a handgun. The second victim, a 34-year-old woman, had her property taken but wasn't hurt. Earlier, on the 500 block of South Racine at 12:15 a.m., police say 3 men were walking on a sidewalk when 2 men approached them and held them at gunpoint, taking their belongings. Then 17 minutes later, on the 700 block of South Clark.
Can you guys tell me what this robbery just occurred to on Clark and Polk? Facilities to follow. There are 2 males that approached the group with a gun and dropped everything. The caller overheard it and saw a weapon. There's a group of young teen college students in front of the bar.
Now, police are telling us that the people responsible for this are between 15 and 20 years old. They were wearing dark-colored hooded sweatshirts and black ski masks. We're also told they were in a 4-door sedan with a dark-color painted passenger door. At Stetson and Randolph, Suzanne Lemonnier, CBS 2 News.
Suzanne, thank you.